in the program. Aichatou is an African chef. Was my partner for a long time, so we know each other really well. Aichatou is specialized in meat, butchery, and Asian food. I think that all Asian food, Thailandese, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and obviously African food. She was working in Red Rex,
yeah.
in Shayolu, like executive chef. But now she is at home, no?
No, now I'm off.
As everybody. So I will let Aichatou to say something about yourself. I will be behind today the scenes. I will not cooking. So welcome and enjoy the program.
Hello, everybody. So you have to be a bit indulgent because it's my first time on Zoom and social media, so I'm not very, very comfortable with it. And social media. But I'm very happy to join the group, and I want really to thank Alicia for her initiative, as usually, to make us spending good time around a good food. So welcome all, and then we can start. So okay, so as I told you, you have to be a bit indulgent.
Okay.
So we will start. Today we are going to cook sushi, as it's Alicia sent in to the group in the program. The most important thing in sushi, as Japanese know, is the rice. So if you succeed your rice, obviously you've succeeded your sushi. Second one is the very fresh ingredient. If it's salmon or tuna or other fish or shrimp, it has to be really, really fresh. So, and then one of the trick, if you are in the country that you can really go in the special shop to buy sushi fish, it's really perfect because it comes fresh, it's already cut and everything. But if you are in some countries that you have just to buy a piece of fish, the best way to assure also that you kill all the bacteria and everything is to leave it in the freezer for a night. And then the next day, when it's completely frozen, you leave it in the fridge, on the top of the fridge, to defrost slowly. Then you have killed all the bacteria at this time. Okay, so now we will start by the rice. For people in Turkey, I'm using this brand of rice. I'm not doing advertisement. It's just to give you which brand of rice I'm using. And it's so far the best result that I had because I tried other one. So today we are going to use the measurement cup, but from your house, you can use your drinking glass, you can use any other cup or recipient that you can also use for the water. So it comes to heat, which avoid also really for this one to have like insect growing inside and everything. And if you want to avoid after opening it to have insects, because you are not going to do sushi every day, for example, you can easily put it in your freezer. Rice can be freezer without any problem, and then you can remove it, and then you avoid all the problem with the insects. So for us here, I'm going to use 2 cups. One, 2, but if you have big family or smaller family, just use the quantity that will fit your needs at home. So, second step, and not the less important, is washing the rice. So I'm going to move to the sink, and then I will wash it to the cold water, and then I will wash it just this way.
Excuse me.
Yes.
It was written 220 gram rice.
Yes, so if you
So that's what I did. It's less than 2 cups.
Yes, exactly. That's why, because for here we need I need a bit more because I have a big family.
I see. So, but I can use 220 gram, yeah?
Yes, yes. You use 220 gram, and then I will tell you for this quantity how many gram of water you are going to use.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So now I'm going to wash the water, to wash the rice on the thing, as you are not going maybe to see it properly. You will continue just to massage it like this with the running water. Remove the water until your water becomes really clean. When you put your hand like this, I will bring the water later here to see how the color should be when it's washed. So you can all start to wash your rice with you can wash it even 10 times. It's the minimum you can do. And then just let the water run and change it again and what. But don't break it too much because you will break your rice. Just let it pass let it pass in your fingers like this. So I'm going to wash it and come back with the water to show you the color of the water.
What do you need?
I just want to show you at the beginning how the water is. This is the first water I have put. So you see it's completely like a milk. So I will continue to wash and show you how the water should be after this.
I think that's more important.
Sorry. So, yeah. So I just put this water, remove it, then put another one. Then stop it and then continue to wash. Then remove this white water, which is still white like at the beginning. So still washing. This is the third time already for washing. Fifth time again. Still slowly rubbing the rice in my hands. So you can see now the water is not milky anymore, but it's still, you can see the water from the bottom, the rice from the bottom. So I will continue to wash a few more times and come back. To keep talking. So yeah, still washing again. This is the fifth time I'm washing it. I can see from here that I start to see the rice from the bottom.
Aichatou, where do you learn to prepare this sushi?
Good question. I think I start to learn it when I get a chance to live first in a country that has fresh fish that you can use, because sometimes we are not in the possibility to eat really raw fish. So I think I start doing sushi in Philippines. But at this time, I have to admit that there is so nice Japanese restaurant that it was easier for me to go and eat and then have a test and compare also which one was the best one. So yeah, I think it started there, but I performed it maybe 2 years later. So now this is 8, 9 time, I think.
So we will wash the rice until the water be clear. Okay.
So now I think we are taking it ready.
And why is this?
Because of the rice have a lot of amino,
Mm-hmm.
and then it allows you to remove all the amino from the rice to make it ready for cooking.
Okay.
The starch.
Yeah, merci, merci, Claudia. Sorry, I miss my word in English sometimes. So this is like a kitchen because at least from here we can, Alicia can speak at least 3 languages. So if you have any question in Italian or Spanish, you know that. So this is at the end how the water is look. You can see from here. You can see just the rice is down. The water is clear.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going again to remove all this water to put now the water that we are going to use for cooking. So be sure you remove the maximum of the water to do not miss the quantity of the water you need to use for that.
How much water we will use now for cook the rice?
So let's say you put 1.5 portion of white water compared to the rice. Okay. So if you use 220 grams of rice, you will use mathematics.
660.
Yeah. So
3 times, right?
Yeah. So now I'm going to use 3 cups of water.
Because how many cups of rice did you put? 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water.
Okay, but for the people that needs have 250 grams of rice,
they will use 330
grams of water, milliliters.
Yes.
Okay.
But again, this depends also of the variety of the rice you have with you. This I'm talking of this because I know exactly after cooking this rice many times. I use really this quantity, but most of the sushi rice use about this quantity. Some rice can use like twice an amount. Sometimes you use even 1 cup for 1 rice.
Sorry, chef.
Yeah. Yes.
So how much water I need to do to put if I have 220 gram rice?
330 milliliter of water.
330.
Yes.
Thank you.
Then we will need some salt, just a pinch of salt. Sorry. So then your rice is ready now for cooking, but if you want to have really better results, it's good to leave it like just soak in its cooking water for like 10, even 20 minutes. So I will leave it while I'm cutting the fish. I will leave it first for 10 minutes to soak in the water while I'm cutting fish and doing the rest of the preparation.
And then how many minutes you will cook the rice?
The rice will be, I will put it in the stove here. As soon as it's time to boil, I will switch it really in minimum degree of heat. Then I will cover it. I will show you later how to cover it to keep all the steam inside. And for 10 minutes again, never open your pan. This is very important. So now we are going to proceed to the fish. So this is the salmon I've got from the market, frozen for a night and then removed back to the fridge for to defrost slowly as like the routine asked to be. And then now I will show you also how to remove the skin easily from the salmon if you had a fillet. And then also we will use, if you have this, you don't have this one from the kitchen. Sorry?
Chef, sorry to interrupt again, but it's a high fire or low or medium?
Yeah, for now, for the rice, I will show you later because now it's good to let it soak in the water for 10 minutes.
We're soaking it. Okay,
yes.
Thank you.
We let it in the water and then we cut the fish together. And after that, we will cook the rice together as well.
Sorry, thank you.
No problem. So especially here in Turkey, for those people in Turkey, it's almost difficult to find salmon without the surprise bone inside. So if you don't have this, usually I can use only, we always have, sorry. Sorry. So we always have something for our eyebrow in our, so you can use one that you don't use anymore and keep it for the kitchen. And then you just have to really, this is the way here, especially if you have this part of salmon. The bone will be only here mostly, and maybe a bit here, but those ones are very apparent. You can see them, you see? For example, this one is the one on the tummy, so it's very easy to see it. And we will not need even to remove it like this. We will remove it with the fat. So luckily, this one, I was telling Alicia, it's very surprising. So far, with your fingers, you cannot feel any. But at home, if you have some, please try to press. Usually, you can see those strips like this. I don't know if you can see it well from the camera. In between, the bones are there. So it's very easy to know if you remove this one, the next one will be somewhere here, and the next one will be somewhere here. Because when you cut it with the bone inside, it's mean really that the part you cut is spoiled because you cannot take the risk to have it with the bone. So this one is really, really clean for now. Sorry?
No, they are not speaking.
Okay. So first I'm going, this fat part, it's the tummy part. But for those who has a really chance to have a ready sushi, you don't have to worry about this. So I will not cut it up to down. I will leave it here because I will need this part to hold to remove the skin. So what you need to do is if you need a big knife like this, or the one you have in your house, be sure you put your knife here and then go slowly up. When you will see, this is how it comes. So from here, you stop. You just hold this very well and just continue with your knife like this. Then the skin will come in one piece.
Show me the skin,
Yeah.
please. Wait a second.
Yeah. So you don't need to cut it. You will not have any risk to have small piece remaining on it. You see, it's all gone in one time.
Perfect.
And for those who don't want to waste food, keep it. Don't waste it. You will just marinate it and roast it as chips. It's very, very good. So I put it here, but it will be very interesting to try it one day as a chips. So now, do you see? We still have this part to remove it because we need just the pink salmon. So this will be the part that you will also just lay down your knife. Don't go deep. Take your time and just remove this part. And as well, this part, I never throw it away. I just keep it and then give it a quick fry. And the kids are always around to grab it and eat it quickly. So I don't know if you are full. Just be careful with your finger. Be sure that what you need is just here. Your finger will be, your hand will be a bit far away. And when you come on it, you can just continue on even on the top. The salmon is a bit a fat fish, so you can see that the fat is, especially now, it's a bit, the temperature is a bit warm, so you have to handle it very gently to do not also hurt it. Let's see.
Where did you buy this salmon? Here in Ankara?
Yeah, in Ankara, you have good address. Okay, the choice, Migros sometimes have a good choice. I have a shop in on Philistine that has the liver at home. So this is the one I usually, when I need really good salmon, I buy from them, and then I told them I don't even want the bones. That's what they did yesterday. So but yesterday really they cleaned the bones. So usually I have to remove the bones and everything. Okay, this one I will not remove it now because I'm going to split this fish into two. So then I will remove this part later. So the most important one for sushi is this part. This one is it's because everywhere is the same, and it has less nerve and it has less fat. So I'm going to cut it here, and in the middle we will see that we still have this one to remove. Okay, this one is ready. This one has this nerve. Usually I don't use this one, but I will show you that which part you can also use to make like how do you say this, to marinate. If you want just this part, you can cut it in small cube and marinate it with ginger and lemon and have it like the name is gone.
Yeah.
Tartare. You can cut it in small pieces and make it like
I was thinking the Maya law.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to wash my hands and clean the chopping board.
Somebody saying thanks, it looks delicious.
Yeah, it's if you have like really gourmet kids or friends around, they will even grab it like this before you cook it.
I know one. I have one.
So okay, now we are going to use first that one.
Just like this, you can do the tataki de bonito, the tataki of salmon.
Yeah. So yeah, same than when you was removing the extra fat on it. You just go like this. And start to make your.
Can you show in the camera how thin it is?
So this is the size. As you know, sushi will be around this size. But if you have longer one, can be okay. Don't bother yourself. You don't have any white part here. So when you eat it, it will not be chewy at all because you bump on a nerve or something like this.
When we will put the rice?
10 minutes go past or not yet?
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me make a small stop and cook the rice. So now our rice is soaked. You see, even the color has changed again because it absorbed already some water. I don't know if you can see it. And
can you bring near to the camera? Like here.
Okay. So now I'm going to put it on the maximum.
Is the one behind? Is the maximum, then we can move for the other one.
Okay, it's fine here because this one maybe when we reduce will be easier. Okay. So we are just next to our rice. When it's boiled, we will handle it.
And you are using a Dominican pan.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my favorite. Really, I got a gift from Alicia, and I think it's the best pan for rice forever. So if you can grab some, I'm not sure you will stop cooking with it ever.
So by now you have to start the fire under the rice,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. As you see, it's with the temperature, you can, I don't know which kind of salmon you grab, but it's really a bit complicated to cut it because it's not with the, as soon as it's very fat.
I will share the secret. So, Tanya.
Okay.
Tanya is asking where can we buy the pot.
Ah, this is a big secret from Dominican Republic.
Can I cut them?
Yeah, please.
Do you have some history for the sushi?
Uh,
That you can share?
This is a good question. To be honest, I didn't search a lot about the history of the sushi. I focus a lot on the different way of cooking it, the different the importance between the rice, the different shape you can have. But I'm sure if someone has it, I will be also very interested to hear it.
Nobody have.
So I promise I will post it later. I will send Alicia to send the information later.
Where can we buy? Yeah, and what is your favorite kind of sushi?
You use this one?
For me, this one maybe can be in straight to make maki. Like this.
Like this is perfect. Yeah. Okay.
My favorite one for me, I'm much fan of sashimi. So this is really my favorite part of sushi, and so it's really just sashimi with light soya sauce. But if I have to choose, I will choose really the sushi we are making, not the maki, because okay, this is
the nigiri.
Yeah.
So we are doing now nigiri and maki, right?
Yeah, I will do just one or two maki because we are in the world of this. So just to complete the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah. So our rice is still not boiling yet. As soon as it's boiled, please be sure you put your alarm on 10 minutes. So then you will follow the cooking. So now our sushi is ready. Our sushi fish is cutting. It's like this. So if some of you want to keep some part of this, sorry. Okay. Oh, I cannot, sorry.
No, you focus in this camera. Don't worry.
Okay.
About the other one.
So if some of you want to make another plate like this to enjoy sashimi with your sushi platter, you can just cut some of them and put them right now in the fridge.
And from this you can do with this one tataki.
You can
right.
you can do tataki, but then you will not cut it before. You can use just this fillet part, and then you can do your tataki with it.
So there is a question from Tanya. Nitsa, what kind of fish do you have?
Sorry?
Salmon.
Yeah, it's salmon,
yeah. Yeah, Nitsa, it's salmon.
Why I asked because it looked different. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it's Israeli salmon.
Showing to us.
Because it's Turkish salmon, I think. right,
No,
Nisa?
no, it's not Turkish.
No,
I
the one
think
she
so.
has?
There is no. There is other salmon in Turkey. I don't know.
Yeah, you have salmon, Norwegian one,
Norwegian and
Norwegian, and the Turkish one.
Okay.
The Turkish from the Black Sea.
This one is fresh one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is they produce it in the fish farm in Turkey.
But they have even
Okay.
in the sea.
Yeah.
Native.
And,
And yours? Where is yours from?
This is Norwegian.
I see. Not fresh.
No, Norwegian. Norwegian.
But it's fresh
Norwegian.
or frozen?
It was
No,
fresh. It was fresh.
Okay. Where did you
can
buy
find
it?
it in all supermarket where they sell. They have a fish area. They always propose Norwegian salmon, and then they always propose it fresh.
I see. And so you have to ask especially for Norwegian. I see.
Yes. Yes. For
We
salmon.
support Turkey. We support Turkey.
But for our recipe, it's much better to ask the Norwegian one, because also it's much thick, because the one you got in Turkey, the biggest one is like, let's say 2 kilo, and then the fillet is really
sorry,
thin.
this is a Norwegian, I've been told here. Sorry.
Okay.
Norwegian.
Yeah, we can put it in the fridge. Now I'm going to, by the time we are going to finish the rice and the other preparation, it's very important to keep it in the fridge, especially now because it's really hot. So this is the one that Alicia gently cut for us to make the maki. We are going also to, so as you see, I will just show you, it's the other part that was skipping. So we cut it in long strip like this.
Somebody want to share?
Yeah, this is like this, and this is the one that we will use to roll a maki later.
So we need to cut it long, and like long that it will be inside the sushi.
Yes. Like sorry, I didn't show you earlier, but as you see, the small fillet I had, I cut it this way. So if you are going to do the maki, you keep it this way, and then you cut it on this side.
On the long side.
On the long side.
Okay, for me it's too late. I cut it on the short side, but never mind.
It's fine. We can still use it. I will do one with the short size, and then you can see that you can still use it.
No problem, chef.
Yeah.
So my rice is not boiling yet. When it will boil, I'll reduce.
On our side, it's not boiling yet, so I think we have the same timing. It's good.
And then to reduce the heat for how long?
We have to wait until it's boiled to reduce the heat.
Okay.
For now, it's not boiling. But if some of you, it's boiling, just please, if you have electric stove, reduce it at the halfway, or even one quarter.
So to put the low fire.
Yeah, put it low, really, not super low, like you are just keeping it warm, but super low as you are looking
after it's boiled.
Yeah. So after it's boiled. So if for someone it starts boiling, let me know, so I will show you how to cover it.
So mine is boiling.
Okay. So for those who start boiling, you need a towel, a clean towel from your kitchen.
Do we have towels?
Like this. So I just fold it into two because the pan is small, but if your pan is bigger, just find something that can cover the pan and you can still have some remaining around. So I have this one. I'm going to cover like this. And then cover it this way. Put this here to do not burn it around. And then now put your alarm for 10 minutes. I will open ours because it's not yet boiling.
You can repeat the steps for the people that have not.
So for the people that's joined now, what we did is we start first by cleaning our rice. I show the type of rice we are using. For example, in other shops, also you can find this one for those who has this is Turkish brand, I think.
Yeah.
And it's good as well. I think this is what is used mostly in the restaurant because you have a big bench of it. So the first step was to wash our rice with the cold water until the color of the water become very clear, like just you can drink it. Then you put the amount of the water, the cooking water you need. 1 portion of rice, 1.5 portion of water. So if you use 220 milligram of rice, you will use 330 milliliter of water. So if you use a cup like this one that we use, if you use 1, you will use 1.5. If you use 2, you use 3. I will not continue because I'm not very good in mathematics. So I will stop here. So now, yeah, then you put this water in the pan with the rice. You leave it soak like this for minimum 10 minutes. If you have time, like if you are in a house with your routine, even like 30 minutes is not a problem. It will make it even better. Then after this soaking time passed, you just put it on the highest temperature on your stove. When it starts boiling, then you reduce the fire on low fire. Then you cover your rice as I showed earlier, that I will show also later when it starts boiling. Then you cover it and then put your alarm on 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, without opening it, never open it to see even if you smell something, whatever, don't open it. Leave it cover. Then after this 10 minutes pass, your alarm started, you switch it off and then you leave it again cover for another 10 minutes to rest. Then during this time, you can start your preparation. You can start maybe cutting your fish and all this stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. We have some question for Aichatou.
Okay. I will just okay. Now I think we will get it very quickly because I was a bit scared about the fire as I'm not used to it, but this will get us quickly to the result.
So today you want to prepare only salmon sushi or different kind of sushi?
Only salmon, only salmon. But when I will make it, I will explain you if you have other, if you are vegetarian, or if you, even today you have a carrot in your fridge or a cucumber, feel free please to ask, and then I can explain you how to make one vegetarian one. Okay, our rice is a bit lazy today. It doesn't want to boil quickly, but
He will boil now.
yeah. So by this time, maybe
We can start the preparation for the other one. Okay, I will move this camera because I don't have the...
I will show you the rest just of the ingredient we have here.
Okay, Aichatou?
Okay, so here we have soya sauce. You can use any kind of brand, but for me, I'm not advertising any product, but for me, the key command for especially Japanese food is the best one to use. You will need rice vinegar. For those living in Ankara, macro have all those stuff. You will need wasabi. I have wasabi powder. So this is just, I put it here just for the conservation. You'll see the color, we will reconstitute it later. But for those who has wasabi in tube, you just use the wasabi you have in your fridge. We have ginger pickles. This is the one I have. This is the one Alicia have. This is the one everyone used to have. So I just want to show you the difference maybe you can get in the market. And then you will see, I think one is a bit more sweet and more sour, and the other one is a bit more strong. So this is a bit the one you use to know, and this is a bit more less sweet than this one. Then you will need some cucumber. It's just to make a decoration on your plate. I shredded just 1 carrot, just as well to bring some color on the plate. You can use. You need a water next to you to handle the rice when you are going to do it. You will need a bamboo mat, and then I will cover one in front of you, then you will see. We need it like this to cover it with a stretch film. You will need the nuri seaweed papers, which comes like this. And still those products, you have it in macro or metro for those who has chance to go to metro. So now we are going to cover the bamboo. Next. If you don't have, as I can imagine, a huge section like this, you can use the small one you have in your house. Just do one part like this, and then you turn it, and then you do the other part that way. Otherwise, it will not be enough to cover it completely.
From two
yeah. Yeah, this is the plastic that never ends. That's how we call it in addition. Okay, then bring it this way, and then bring this one that way. So this is the part you will use. Just press it nicely to do not have loose paper around it, because it will not be interesting when you are rolling it. So I'll put it here.
Maybe we can cut the nari for the nigiri.
So maybe a small focus on the rice now. It's on low temperature, and then we already cover it, and it's cooking for the next 10 minutes. So now for the nigiri, we will use this one. Just it's not necessary, but for me, it's make the thing more visually more attractive to eat and more attractive for the eyes. So you see, it's already cut in. You have already the shape here. So this one, I'll put it this way because I need just to cut this into two. So, but again, this will not be in the bin for sure. Just roasted it a bit in the dry pan, and then eat it as a chips. It's very, very good, and it's very nutritional. So you have this.
How many to cut? How many slices?
Depend. Now we have with the salmon we have. If you have, it will be one for each nigiri. So if you have cut in like 10 portion of salmon, you make 10 pieces. If you have like 20 or 30, you will do just the number of strips that you need to make your nigiri.
And to follow the lines here, yeah? When you cut.
Yeah, you follow. This is how I'm making it. I follow the line, and then after that you have one line, so they will be all identical. Then you cut it again into two. Then you go again in that side to again cut them into two.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you will have some strip like this. Yeah. So you just prepare them. Be sure just that they don't touch any water around before you start it, because then they will be melted before you use them.
And how many do you have to prepare?
She
That's
just
exactly what I've asked. How much we, Chef, what was the price?
So with 220 grams, how many rolls will come out? More or less.
For 200, and it will come at least 24 pieces.
of nigiri.
Yeah, of nigiri, sorry. Yeah, because today, this will pick us, maybe, this will pick us more rice, because we need a lot of rice to cover this superficie. So you will not, if you do at the same time today maki and nigiri, you will get less, of course, nigiri, and maybe half portion of each.
Can you explain the difference between maki and nigiri?
Nigiri is means ball, rice ball. It's what we're going to do. It's kind of ball that we will shape with the finger and put a strip of raw fish or raw seafood or on it. Maki in Japanese means roll. So that's how I get the difference between maki and nigiri.
Okay. How are you going with your rice? Do you want to help?
I need a sous chef.
Ponte la
Come,
mano.
Maya. I know you are a
Maya.
very good artist.
Okay.
You see, you can cut it even better than me. Okay. So I will show you. I want.
And how much rice did you put instead of 220? You put
2 cups.
yes, which is like
Good. 1 cup of rice. I think it's a double of.
done.
Yeah.
Okay, I have enough. Okay, so can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
So, Chef, so you can buy only a package of 50 of those. How do you keep it in, how do you keep it? I mean, I know in the refrigerator. But,
No, you don't refrigerate it because it comes with this, the package is a bit, has a zip here, and it comes with this dryness things inside. I think I have, yeah. It comes with something like this to dry, to keep it dry.
Yeah, I have it.
So what I do usually,
and how long it can be in refrigerator?
It's really, it can last a year without any problem.
Okay, a year is good.
Yeah, and usually, you have the conservation date somewhere on the packet, but this, for me, it's part of the product that we no need to really worry about the expiration date. At least the only problem with it when it's open, and then it will change the color, and then you will see it by yourself that it's not good anymore. But if it's one freezer in the dark place, it has to be in your drawer in the dark place. And then you can put it again in another Ziploc to be sure that there is really no contact with air, and then you will keep it for a long time.
Okay, thank you.
And then we welcome Chef Maya, who will help me to cut the distance.
Hi, Maya.
She has a very nice.
Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya.
Hello.
See here.
So Maya, your turn. I wanted this one. You cut this one, fold it into 2, and cut it again into. I'm sure she will do it even better than me. Yeah, this one. I want this one. I don't want this part. I need only this part.
The middle?
Yeah, the middle, and then you fold it again into 2. I will show you.
So should I just
Yeah.
cut it in the
Yes.
middle?
Yes.
And then I think that the rice is ready.
1 minute.
1 minute. Maya, right, and you don't like sushi?
Hmm?
I think it's somehow your favorite food, no? Okay, now I want you to fold it into two and cut it in the middle.
Aichatou, can I ask you something? Because somebody already had the 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, what do you have to do? Because 10 minutes is over.
Switch off.
Switch off.
Switch off and leave it. Don't open. Leave it again another 10 minutes. And then for now, we are going to take your salad bowl. If you have a wooden salad bowl, will be really better. But if you don't have, don't worry. Use what you have in your house. Prepare. So then this one again into two, and then you can put them here. Sorry, it's a bit difficult to talk in the mask, so.
No, Claudia, we have some bread.
No? Wooden salad bowl?
Here.
Super.
Claudia before.
Should I just put
Keep
them
it
there?
Yeah, our
Great.
rice is
So
ready.
here we are. So we have our 10 minutes also now.
Very nice, Amaile. Maya.
Say hi to me, it's Maya.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Everybody knows that Maya is the most popular name in Israel. First name in Israel for girls. Oh, I like your apron.
Thank you.
I have the same. Wait.
And Maya prepared something delicious 2 weeks ago. The needs to have the picture. What was Maya?
Bread.
Not bread.
Maya,
Shallow.
look. Maya.
Okay, get that.
So by now you have to let your rice rest for 10 minutes, still covered like before, but without fire.
And sugar or what sugar?
White sugar. Then we are going to make our sushi vinegar, our rice vinegar and sugar mixture that we are going to mix with the rice after that. So we are going to use rice vinegar,
White sugar, then we
white sugar,
Yes.
okay. So I'm going to use for those who has 220 grams of rice, you use 2 spoons of rice vinegar, 2
For
tablespoons.
the 222
Yes,
spoon,
yes,
2 spoons.
spoon or tablespoon?
tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of the rice vinegar. I'm going to use twice a portion because I use twice the rice.
Okay. How much sugar?
2 portions of vinegar, 1 portion of rice, sugar.
Okay.
So now I use 4 tablespoons of vinegar. And I'm going to use 2 portions of sugar. 1, 2. Then this will go on the on the stove. The thing is not to boil it, just to make the sugar dissolve with the heat and stop. Don't let it boil too much because vinegar will quickly evaporate it and you will not have the good quantity to mix with your rice.
Can I follow you?
Yes, please. Which one is this one? This one. So put it even high. There is no problem with this. you can still hear there is some still granulated sugar on the bottom, so I will continue until I just.
And we will do nigiri. We have maki, and which kind of sushi do you have? Do we have more?
You have vegetarian one. Then the most popular is avocado, cucumber. Some people can even do like thin omelette and cut it in the strip and put it inside also, so it will have protein without the fish. So you can do it with many other. Yeah, yeah, I can really do this.
And
as soon as the sugar disappears, it's done.
And you told me that some like a cake for salmon is considered sushi too, or not?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Salmon cake or something?
No. This is really for different things. It's just for
my mistake.
Yeah.
And what is the use of the vinegar and the sugar? Why?
It's to bring a bit of umami, because you will have the sweetness, the sourness. You will have also the iode type coming from the sea. So it's really a combination of.
So it's for the flavor, not for the texture.
Also for the texture, because the rice is already a bit sticky. But when you bring some moisture inside, especially with the sugar, it will make it, when you do the rice will not break out when you eat your sushi, for example. Super. So you see, it's just simmer. It's not, we don't let it boil. Yeah. And then it's done. So I put it here. Merci, Maya. Then I think now it's time for us to open our rice. See, after almost finally 30 minutes of cooking between the soaking time and the cooking time and the resting time. And then all of you can really see it's perfectly cooked. You don't have water anymore. I don't know how it is from your side. This is how it's come.
Nita, is the same for you and for the rest?
So you can also test it to be sure that it's perfectly cooked. It's as Italian will say, it's al dente but cooked, and this is really the perfect way to make it. I said it because it took me a really long time to get the perfect result, because sometimes you open, it's half cooked, or sometimes you open as you cannot open to see, and then it's too much water. So now we are going to transfer it in the wooden bowl. Yes. Yeah. So if you have some salad bowl, usually you can buy in the market salad bowl in wood. It's perfect. And for those who are really lucky, you will have special sushi bowl that you can transfer your rice in.
We don't have such a nice plate.
I have one.
Aisha has the best plates.
So I'm going to transfer it here. It's large enough to let it cool really quickly.
It's beautiful. This really white.
Oh, I took off again, so I should apologize.
Don't go deeper. If on your pan it's a bit sticky, don't go deeper. Take the maximum you can take, and then keep this for later if you can. You want to remove it and have it also as a crunchy rice. So in Niger we call it kamzo, I think in all culture, you have something that can stick on the pan and is the best part of the food.
In Cuba, they call it pegado. No?
In Cuba, they call it, and in Dominican Republic? Con. Okay, so we have two cultures that have the same what do you say? Who like this
tradition?
Yeah, tradition, exactly. So I will let it cool a bit for 2 minutes before to pour the vinegar and the sugar.
Where will we put the cucumber?
Cucumber will be usually for today's lesson was supposed to be for the decoration, but one of the participants want to see maybe if we can do it with vegetarian things. So I will do one with cucumber and carrots. So for those who want to do also at home, if you have cucumber and carrot, make them ready. We will show it later.
Maya, how is which is
So Maya, I need your help here. I need this to be all around the rice. Just be sure. Yeah, it's not hot enough for it.
So
Yeah, pour it all around.
could you like
Yes,
spin?
yes. Come over here now. Super, perfect. Super. Perfect. Merci, Maya. So now pour it, so gently, just pour it like this way. So you see, it's just handle it just gently. Don't be worried if you see there is like a bit, it will look like too much watery at the beginning. As soon as it gets cold, it will stick to the rice. Here we are. So we really need it to be at least at room temperature, because as it's raw fish, we don't want it to be cooked. So you will continue normally to mix it like this. I think I will need my sous chef to do this work. So if you have also chance to have a sous chef like Maya at home, don't hesitate to use her while we are doing something else. Yeah, just continue to, yes, perfect. I put it here for you. Just where you feel the heat, turn it so then the heat will burn. So if you have cucumber and carrot, we can cut it together. So then you will do at least one might be vegetarian, might be.
What do you need?
Carrot.
Mm-hmm.
I will grab one carrot from here.
Is that already clean?
Yeah. So,
do you want me to help you?
No,
Okay,
that's hello. Okay, sorry, I was not planned for the vegetarian, so I need more tools.
What do you need?
A chopping board and a knife.
Here,
Yeah.
here.
Oh, super. Okay. So we are using one carrot. Just you cut it into two. Then put it this side to be sure that you don't have any risk for it to slide. And then try to make some strip. Like that. I don't know if you can see it. Merci. Okay. Okay, this one are a bit large again, so just cut them again into two. Okay, so those will be enough. Just that's what we need for this one.
Is it done?
Super. It's okay. You can have it. Yeah, that's what we need. Still a little bit.
But maybe we can start to do the truffles for the Nigerian. Maybe we can start to do the truffles.
Yeah. Okay.
So what is the next step?
Okay, the next step we are going to do the truffle, the small ball for the nikiri, which is we can do it even when the rice is a bit warm because we will put the fish just later. You can put it here if you will. Merci. So that's where we need the, I don't know if everyone is around. Everyone is there?
Everybody's so silent today.
Yeah.
We are struggling.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Let me know.
It's first time I'm doing sushi. It's okay, we managed, yeah.
So
See,
are you at the same step?
I'm cutting your carrot. Now I'm cutting your cucumber. It takes time. Now I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go. Go.
Merci. No, Maya will come with me. She's okay.
Why actually do you need the cucumber and carrots? For inside or only for decoration?
For the carrot, this carrot we will use it for the maki. We are going to make only one maki, vegetarian maki, and the cucumber we will use it for decoration.
Okay, all right.
Okay, now we are going to make the first step. You just need to just put a little bit water on your hand like this.
Water?
What you will need, because the rice will be very sticky, so you don't want it to stick on your hand also. You will need this part, especially this part of your hand for this operation. You will need something like the equivalent of a tablespoon of rice, something like this.
But it's still hot.
It's not hot anymore, it's a bit warm, but I don't know on your
From
side.
here.
Ah, okay. Is it very hot or it's warm?
It's warm, you're right.
Okay, so when it's warm, it's not a problem because by the time we finish all the process, it will get cooler.
Okay.
So you put it this way on your hand. I don't know if you are following. Use two, like a tongue. like a cooking tongue, you know. Just your bowl is here. Put this here, this way to block it, this angle, and cover. And use your big finger to press just a little bit. Don't press too much. Don't press too much. Then, sorry, you turn it again and do the same process. Then turn it again. Yeah, you should do the process many times because of it has to be packed, but not chewy, but it has to be really.
No.
And this is which one? This is not the maki.
No, this is a nigiri.
This is nigiri. We're gonna put the fish around it.
Yeah.
And the maki, the fish will be in it.
Turn it many times, please, to be sure that you have the proper shape. Then at the end, you use this one finger to make it like a hook, like this. I think I will remove the gloves.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
about to tell you.
Yeah. Sorry. So I think I will be at the same level than you. No gloves because it's a bit sticking with the gloves.
Yeah.
Press it more because you see when you take it with the chop. Yeah, this way. We will do one lesson with Maya together on live, so you put it here. This hand, this one. Are you left hand or right hand?
I'm left-handed.
Ah, okay. So now make it this to here. This is here, and then it's like you grab it. So put this finger a little bit. Don't press it too much because you will break it down. Then you turn it again. Yeah, I think we need both to remove the.
Yeah, I think I need to remove it.
Okay, we will do another one with the without the gloves, and then I think it will be much easier.
I never used it.
But Maya was right, but because at the time we are now, the reflex we have to use gloves also. So okay, we will do it again without. Put it here, and we will do it again without the gloves.
Yes.
So yeah, now you can really feel it.
Very
How packed it
different,
is. So you have it this way. Make it a bit bold first, then here. Maya, let's go. Take the one you did already. Make it a bit packed. You don't need to rise around here. Your hand should be really clean without sticking things. Then everyone is there. So we have this already like this. You see, I can even move it from my hand. And then just press it a little bit. Then turn. Then press it again a little bit. Then turn. Then again, press it. Then turn. Press and turn. Now it's like this. You put your finger like this. Press it just a little bit. Then you put it here. Boom. Now it's the shape is not so if you want it to be perfect, you just need to put it back here. Yeah.
Maybe we can show them how to prepare salmon and then the roll.
Yeah.
And then they can continue like this.
Maki time.
Yeah.
Because we are kind of late.
Then I don't know if again everyone is there. Press it here. Press it here. Press it here. Then okay. We will continue with it later. At least we have 4 pieces to show up. So for those who has powder wasabi, we will take 1 spoon. Then a spoon of water.
Powder wasabi, we didn't have on the list.
Sorry?
We didn't have on the list powder wasabi.
No, no, we have wasabi in the list. Do you have wasabi?
Yes, I have wasabi.
Perfect.
Yes, please use what you have. That's why I explained earlier. I have the powder one, so I have to reconstitute it. But please use what you have, the tube one.
Now,
I think
to use
the
it
classic
now?
one. Yes, we need it now to make to finish the.
Bye, Anta. Thank
So
you
what
for
to do
coming today.
with the paste?
Yeah. So this we make the paste.
I have a paste. What to do with it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now we have one. We take this one. Yeah. So you need depend of if you have kids also. So just be careful with the wasabi because you know how it explodes in mouth. You need just to put a little bit like this. Then you have your salmon. Put it here. And again, sorry. Again, go back to the same process. It's done this way. Then you have the nourish it you have cut it. You put it from here in the middle, go around the nigiri and stick it on the bottom. To the rice, naturally, it will stick on the rice. So you have your first one done here.
Brava.
So we can continue. We can do another one, and then we can continue with the maki.
With the maki, yeah.
One salmon all over the top, like this. One nori pepper all over the maki. The
Bingo.
Then here we are. I will finish the 2 others. So
I can help you with this one, so you can finish with them.
Wow, they look delicious.
perfect.
No. Maya is asking if everyone, all of them need to have wasabi.
That's why I said for those who has a non-wasabi lover, you can make maybe a few without, but yeah, obviously it make the difference, I think. So
Now is the time for the maki.
Is it time for the maki? I will check. You see, I don't know, one person was asking how to preserve it. You see, when you close it, it's become really, really difficult sometimes even to open it because it's really very strong. So you will have 2 ways. If you need it, like if it's your meal of the day, you can use 1 full pepper. But if it's just for like finger food, you can just cut it into 2. and then the maki will be smaller. So today we'll do with one full. You will see on your the paper, you will have one side which is a bit shiny and smooth, and another side which is a bit rough. So you have to put the rough side on the top, like this, because it's the one that make the it make
same.
Sorry, it make the rice to stick on it.
What?
There is one side, Nitsa, that is rougher, and one is more lucid. You put the rougher one on top.
So the shiny down.
The shiny down on the plastic, yes.
So still now you need water again on your hands. Now you need more rice than what we use for the. So you start it from here, just slowly put it this way. Like this, I think you can do the second one.
Huh?
So you will leave like 1 centimeter before the end. So don't put the rice all over the pepper. You need a small part left.
Do you have to press it, or you just leave it fluffy?
You press it a little bit to stick, and it has to be packed. You don't have to have like spaces without the rice or something like this. So now we are going to do the one with the salmon first. I'm going to use again some wasabi.
If you are not lover from the wasabi, you can put outside.
You can,
no?
yeah, you can skip it.
There is my wasabi here.
Okay, I think this is enough. So I need the salmon that was in strip. The one that cut it earlier, like
Meat.
smaller, the one that you have like this, just cut it into 2 and then put it until you get the enough to cover everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah, you can do in 2 steps. You cut it into 2, you put 2 here and another 2 here until you get the longer
stripe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't put it in the middle, you put it like 3/4,
Yeah.
let's say. Okay.
Exactly. Thank you, Claudia. Then now this is the rolling time.
What about the carrot? No?
Carrot will be for only the vegetarian one.
Ah, okay. Okay,
We'll do
sorry.
another one just for the vegetarian.
Okay,
So,
sorry.
yeah, no problem. What you need to, so you need to lift it like this. Then when you come here, I don't know if everyone is following. So now you press it.
This is very important moment.
You press it this way. You see, you can even see that you start to make the shape. Like this, you can feel it. It's really, and you have to press, not to pull it out from here, but press it until you feel by yourself that it's really firm. Then you just lift this and then roll another 1/4 way and then cover again. Then lift it again and cover. Then lift it again and cover. Then lift it again. Now you see your maki is already out. If you want to have it like more packed, you can still put it here. You leave like 1 inch here. Put it like this. Roll it. Do it again. Roll it. Do it again. Roll it. Roll it again. Roll it. And then now you have your makidan here.
We lose one nigiri. Already we are losing the nigiri.
Has been recorded.
So I will show you one thing. You see here the rice was pulled up to here. If you just have one thing that didn't flip completely, you can just put like 1 or 2 grains of rice here to cover it, and then it will stick automatically because it's sticky. Then you can even give it another press down here. Okay, then we'll put it here and do, oops, sorry. We will cut it later together, but we will do the vegetarian one for now.
Can I have one more spoon to finish?
I think you will have more.
Can I?
Sure. Okay, now we need, for the vegetarian one, if you want, you can also have some cucumber in strips.
Can I help now?
Yes. So this one you will do with Maya.
Maya.
Okay. 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 So wrap part on the top. Okay. Now go ahead. Be sure you don't have a lot of water on your hands because it will wetter that. Yes. Put one here. Okay. Now lift it a bit. Super. You can take some more. Take more. Okay. Yes.
Here?
Yes. You have to cover it up to here.
Where?
Up to here. I think you will need more than this.
Yeah.
Good. You don't have to press it that much. When you roll it, it will be pressed by itself. It's okay, it's okay. All right. Just put a bit some water and then, or you can wash that. I think it's easier for you. Maya, I helped you a bit before you arrive, so you can continue.
So this one will be vegetarian.
This one will be vegetarian.
What are you gonna put?
I will put carrot. While Maya is cooking the rice, I will cut 1 cucumber so that we can cook cucumber and carrot.
So you are doing like julienne of the.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't just. You see, you have some spaces like this. Perfect. Some wasabi or not? You
Yeah,
no wasabi for Maya.
No, like, yeah, sure.
Yes?
Because I don't,
Okay.
I don't eat
You okay?
But you're vegetarian, you say.
So we will do another one with salmon without wasabi.
And the reason why you cut the vegetables long is because you're gonna put them like
Yeah,
before.
to have the shape of the, as we cut the salmon in strip, you cut the vegetables like this.
Tamam.
Also okay.
Sorry, Alicia?
No, nothing.
So you can, we do the same process then with the salmon.
No.
Okay.
So you put the additional rice to make it stick.
Yeah, to stick, because this was not, the rice was not, didn't come enough at the end, so it's like a glue. So okay, now we are going to cut them.
Beautiful. So now is the final step, is cutting them.
Cutting them, and then you need a clean wet towel and a really, really sharp knife, because this will make the things, the cutting very easier. Good sharp knife. So you wet the towel, because with the rice, when you cut it, your knife will be a bit sticky, so it will not be easy to cut. So anytime you cut, you put your towel around here, and then you just
Give me a second.
okay.
Knife.
This is the, which one is it?
Vegetable.
Okay.
The one that Maya likes.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
No, we will like that, no?
Yeah. So
now the final stage, take a look at how this is cut.
So you see, this is the part that always goes for the kids or for the dad or for the mom. So just cut it just in one way. Don't do like try to. So this is the part that doesn't have enough vegetables, and just put it aside for your next friend that will grab it quickly. Then just cut it like this.
Can you show it here close to the camera?
Yes.
The inside. It looks very nice.
Yeah. So you have it. You see, you can even, I was a bit scared to put more vegetables finally, because I want Maya to eat them, but you can put definitively more vegetables. So it will be, because now we have, you see that you have more rice than the vegetables, so you feel free to really add more than what we did earlier.
Tanya is saying, what a masterpiece.
Afet also. You will see when your knife is really clean, you will not have a problem to cut it, but try to cut one without, with a sticky knife, you will see how difficult it will be. Perfect knife, Alisa.
Ulus.
Oh. So you open your ears, because you will get a lot of very
They
good,
came with me, they came with me. They know.
Great.
They know where.
I
I
don't know.
suggest after each cutting to put in water, otherwise it sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what Aichatou did, got a towel and got the towel wet. And so she's cleaning it with a wet
I
towel.
put in a boil with the water.
Yeah, it's the easier for you. You will do that. You did this that way.
Yeah.
So this one has.
This is mine.
Yes, advice.
Okay, now we are going to do the salmon one.
Maya's maki.
Maya, I put a little bit wasabi. You should try it.
Where you suggest to have a chef restaurant in Ankara? The best
Sorry?
one. The best sushi restaurant in Ankara. What do you
I
recommend?
think it's in Alicia's house.
It's here.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitively. I think we try all of them. I think definitively we prefer to order from Alicia's house.
Or learn to do
I
it.
believe you.
This will be the next get together. Sushi.
Also because in
Morning.
summer it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if I have an advice, especially for Asian food in Ankara, the best way is to do it yourself. Try to grab anytime maybe you have chance to travel. Try to grab some ingredients and keep it. You will have fun to cook it by yourself, and you will have much better quality.
Can you show a close up of that one as well, the salmon, to see it inside? Closer. Yes, now we can see.
You see, finally I was a bit, maybe because of the confinement, I was scared to use a lot of salmon. That way you can use even more than that.
I put salmon and cucumber and also a carrot.
Perfect. If you have one avocado somewhere also in your
Avocado is the best,
kitchen, feel free please to use it because it will be one of the best.
Yeah, but it's always black when I buy it.
And ripe plantain banana. You
Oh,
try already.
I never tried plantain banana.
The ripe one, the yellow one.
As I said earlier, you can also do like, if you are a fan of, yes, Claudio. If you are a fan of chili, for example, spicy food, you can do like a thin kimchi omelette and then cut the kimchi omelette to put it inside. It's really, really fantastic.
So after you can pass a list of ingredients and they can buy, for example, the things for the Korean salad and
Okay.
so they can buy when they go outside.
Yes, exactly. And then I can give you the address I have for the salmon. I think if you really want to do it, you can write WhatsApp message. The guy in English, he translate and deliver you almost all over between Berlin, Gazi Osman Pasha. I think he deliver even a bit further. So feel free to order from there if you want to be sure to have a good product.
Good. Can we show the final results on the?
Okay, I think I will remove those. Sorry.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
merci. So this is the sashimi we will enjoy later. And
Wow.
so we will put, I think, this part here, this part here.
Some wasabi.
Some wasabi, freshly mixed. This is for Maya.
And what are the other two things that you put there in the pot?
This is ginger pickle. I explained it earlier. The white one, which is a bit stronger and less sweet, and that one, which is more sweet. We need soya sauce, which is
What do you prefer? Mine's ready.
And the final touch will be the soya sauce. So as you can see, Maya is ready.
Maya is ready. Okay, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for following the lesson. And then continue to make more and more sushi and enjoy it with your family. And thank you so much, Alicia, for inviting me. And happy Ramadan.
You're a great teacher.
Thank you
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now we have passed really for much today, the hour, but I think that we can enjoy the result because it's healthy and it's easy to prepare at home.
Yeah, it's really easy and it's something, as you see, you can do with your beloved kids. So please don't hesitate to do it. And then if you have any question for the class later, let us know and then we will be happy to answer.
Thank you.
Thank you
you.
everybody for
Bye-bye.
following. I hope you enjoyed it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Enjoy
Bye bye, Maile. Wonderful, wonderful lesson. You want to see mine? You want to see mine?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Please, we need.
1,
Yeah.
Here.
2.
We're taking a picture. Wait.
Let me take the
Hi. This is mine.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
I have another one.
Enjoy, darling.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a nice bye.
Bye bye, Barbara. It was nice seeing you.
Thank you.